and I play a guessing game. How polluted is the air? We use an application linked to the air pollution monitor at the U.S. Embassy in Beijing, and we try to guess the date's exact level on the air quality index. These are words of Luisa Lim, a national public radio foreign correspondent based in Beijing, in her article, Clean Air in Luxury in Beijing's Pollution Zone on December 7, 2012. Everybody knows that the more populated and advanced a country is, the more energy it demands. However, people's needs of electricity, including myself, to accomplish everyday tasks, simultaneously deteriorates the environment and health. Why? Because we only care about paying the power bill and not demanding clean energy. Most of countries 420 coal-fired power plants still lack advanced pollution control. This is according to Elizabeth Shogren, a national public radio news science correspondent, in her article, U.S. power plants slow to clean up their act on August 20, 2006. So for this reason, power plants should use solid oxide fuel cells to produce clean electricity. So today, I will first talk about the environmental and health problems caused by the power plants. Second, we will discuss the root of this problem, and finally, we will examine some solutions. To begin with, let's talk about the health and environmental problems caused by current methods of energy production. According to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, the burning of coal, natural gas, and oil for electricity and heat is the largest single source of global greenhouse gas emissions. In the research association between residential proximity to fuel-fired power plants and hospitalization rates for respiratory diseases, published by the Environmental Health Perspective in 2012, authors Liu, Lester, and Carpenter state that fuel cell power plants are the major source of electric power in most countries, and they emit tons of millions of toxic polluting vapors, poisonous solid waste, and excessive heat. This research analyzed the hospitalization data between 1993 and 2008 from New York State in relation to data for residences near fuel-fired power plants, and found a 11%, 50%, and 17% increases in estimated rates of hospitalization for asthma, acute respiratory infections, and chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases among individuals 10 years and older living in a zip code containing fuel power plant compared with one that have no power. Another report titled Estimated the Health Impacts of Coal-Fired Power Plants Receiving International Financing, published by the Environmental Defense Fund in 2009, found that the exposure of gases such as sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide has been consistently linked with increased mortality from cardiopulmonary disease, lung cancer, and other respiratory illnesses. According to Second and Copper in the 2006 assessment of environmental effects of coal used in the thermal power plant Turkey and White Willow, areas in which sulfur dioxide concentrations are so high, no trees have been found to grow. Now that we are clear about the environmental and the harm these toxic gases can do to our health and environment, let's figure out the roots of this problem. Well, the main reason is that humans are addicted to fossil fuels. Why? Because they have been around for quite a long time and you can find them in abundance. According to the Energy Information Administration, 48% of total electric power of the U.S. relies on coal. This same government entity states that in 2011, the U.S. consumed approximately 24.37 trillion cubic feet of natural gas in 7 end uses, from which 31% were used for electric power generation. Another reason is that today renewable energy do not cover all the nation's demand for electricity. According to the Energy Information Administration annual review in 2010, renewable energy, it represents 8% of the total energy source of the U.S., but only 50% of that 8% is used to electric generation, electricity generation. And now that we know the causes of this problem, let's examine some solutions. But first, we have to answer why is so special about solid oxide fuel cells. Well, the journal Solid Oxide Fuel Cells, a review of an environmentally clean and efficient source of energy, published by the Renewable and Sustainable Energy Reviews on April 2012, explores the benefits of solid oxide fuel cells, such as energy security, reliability, constant power, and fuel versatility. According to Bloom Energy, the Bloom Energy website, solid oxide fuel cells are able to process different types of fuel, which allows for the possibility to exploit a local fuel, and stop depending on foreign sources. Okay, let's talk about the solutions. There are transcendental steps that federal government, building contractors, and the public can take to make this technology available everywhere. Okay, the federal government should improve energy efficiency standards and raise the carbon taxes to push power plants to refine their methods of energy production. Also, they can subsidize or finance investigations to find accessible and affordable materials to build these fuel cells. And they can promote the development of renewable fuel sources. In that way, we can stop depending on foreign energy sources. Another option is that building contractors should include in the reconstruction costs and sales plans the installation of solid oxide fuel cells, and with the public, we can get started with one of these systems once they become affordable to our pocket, or who knows, the year from now when we are in stable jobs and well-paying jobs, and we are looking to buy a house, we can be going with one of these systems. To summarize what I just said, today I talk about the health and environmental issues caused by power plants. Second, I discussed the reasons of this problem. And finally, I examine some solutions. Okay. To me, I think the solid oxide fuel cells are the best sources to produce clean electricity, and I hope you realize that the energy that we are using in this room, the energy that you use at homes and your workplaces, comes mainly from dirty processes that harm our environment and health. And I hope you can use one of my solutions when you have a chance. Thank you.